Every night at exactly 2:13 a.m., my neighbor would stand at his window and stare at me. At least, that's what I thought. Because the truth is, he wasn't watching me. He was watching something behind me. This is a real story, and I didn't believe it either, until it started breathing. Welcome to The Dark Whispers, where we explore the world's darkest stories, paranormal encounters, and mysteries that have no answers. If you are new here, subscribe right now and turn on notifications. You're going to want to stay for this one. I had just moved into a small apartment in the UK. Quiet area. Too quiet. The kind of silence that makes you hear things that shouldn't be there. At first, everything felt normal until I noticed him. My neighbor, an old man. Every night, without fail, he would stand at his window, perfectly still, and stare into my room, not blinking, not moving, just watching. I told myself it was nothing, but then I started waking up every night at exactly 2:13 a.m. No sound, no nightmare, just awake, like something had called me. And every time, when I looked at the window, he was already there, waiting. Weeks passed, and then I noticed something that made my chest tighten. His eyes, they weren't on me. They were slightly off, like he was looking at something, standing just behind me. Something close. Too close. One night, I finally snapped. I walked to the window, my hands shaking, my heart pounding, and I shouted, "What do you want?" He didn't answer. He didn't move. He just slowly raised his hand and pointed directly behind me. My body froze. Every instinct told me, don't turn around, but I did, slowly, terrified of what I might see. I turned. Nothing. Empty room. But it didn't feel empty. It felt occupied. I turned back to the window. He was gone. The next morning, I went to my landlord. I told him everything. He stared at me, like I had said something wrong. Then he said, "That apartment across from you has been empty for 3 months." That night, I didn't sleep. I kept every light on, sat facing the window, watching the clock. 2:10, 2:12, 2:13. All the lights flickered. And then, the temperature dropped. Not normal cold. This was wrong. My breath became visible. And then I heard it, a slow, wet, breathing sound right behind me, so close I could feel it. My eyes slowly moved toward the window, and I saw him, the old man. But this time, he wasn't staring. He was shaking his head, desperately, like he was trying to stop me. His lips moved. "No, don't move!" And then, something cold pressed down on my shoulder, heavy, not human. My body gave up. I turned, and I saw it. Not clearly, not fully, just enough. A tall, distorted shape, standing so close. Its face was inches from mine, its head tilted unnaturally, and its mouth stretched wider than it should, smiling like it had been waiting for me to look. The next thing I remember, I was standing at the window, 2:13 a.m., looking into that apartment, waiting, watching, because now there's someone new living there, and every night I try to warn them, but they always do the same thing. They always turn around, and every time they do, it gets closer. If you're still watching, don't check behind you. Not tonight, because if you feel something breathing, just pretend you didn't. Subscribe to The Dark Whispers so you never miss a story. Hit that like button and drop a comment below. Comment 213 if you are still watching. I read every single comment. And if you have experienced something paranormal, something unexplained, something that still keeps you up at night, send your story to thedarkwhispers@gmail.com. Your story could be our next video. Stay safe, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the most terrifying things are the ones already behind you. I'll see you in the next whisper.